What's going on, everybody? My name is Michael Weer, and today I am back at the theater. It's time to see my most anticipated movie of the year, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. What an excellent name for Nicolas Cage playing Nicolas Cage. I can't wait for this movie. I feel like my whole life has been prepped for this moment. I have loved Nicolas Cage since the first time I saw Face Off as a young boy, and ever since then, I've just loved Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is my favorite actor of all time, and so to get to see him play himself in a movie, there's nothing that could be better. So yeah, I know the Batman came out. I know there's multiple Marvel movies coming out this year, but my most anticipated movie of the year list, number one, the Massive Talent movie. I can't wait to see The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent starring Nicolas Cage as Nicolas Cage. It's just everything. Let's go to the review.
I'm Nick Friggin!
Alright guys, we're in the theater about 30 minutes early. Nobody else is here yet. I know it's not a private show because my brother and his wife are coming. They'll be here soon. Popcorn saving their seat. But yeah, it's an empty theater. Look, it's empty. I love something about an empty theater. I don't know, it's cool. It's like a private show. But on the other end, I'm like, wait, are theaters dying? I don't know. Anyway, these are my before the review thoughts. All right, guys, it's extremely windy, so I'm going to finish this review and it's dark over here because, of course, every goddamn light is out at the AMC. Well, not that one far away. But anyway, I'm just going to say really quick that The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent was everything I wanted it to be, everything I needed it to be, and I'm going to finish my thoughts in my basement where it's not so windy so that you guys can hear everything I have to say. But so far, I've got to see this again. This was so much fun. So The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. The review continues. All right, guys, so I just got back to my basement, and it's time to talk about The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I loved it. I know I just kind of already said that a second ago in the outside the theater thoughts, but I loved this movie. Everything about it, the plot, the story, how wacky and insane it got at times, and the acting from Nicolas Cage is so good. I mean, I believed every second of it. Pedro Pascal, fantastic as well, and we got a little glimpses here and there of Neil Patrick Harris. Neil Patrick Harris, of course, plays his agent, the man who finds out that Pedro Pascal's character wants to hire Nicolas Cage to come to his birthday party, and he'll pay him $1 million. Nicolas Cage has a lot of pride and he won't do it. Plus he's got I don't want to spoil it. He's got something telling him not to do it, but I'm not going to spoil what it is because that's not this is not a spoiler review. So real quick, I'll finish the synopsis. He doesn't want to go do it, but he's down on his luck. He's down on his luck in life with his relationship with his ex-wife. He's down on his luck with his daughter's relationship, and he's down on luck in acting. Like this, there was a film he really wanted that he knew was going to turn everything around for him, and then he didn't get the role, and so he was like, all right, I'll do this birthday party, and that's it, then I'm done acting. And so he goes to this birthday party, and things happen. Now, if you've seen the trailers, you've seen the previews, you know that things get kind of messy with Pedro Pascal and the FBI, but I don't really want to go into more because I'm not doing a play-by-play here. I'm just giving you my thoughts on the movie itself. So I already talked about the things I liked in that. I loved the acting. I loved, there's some action, there's regular action scenes. There's nothing super spectacular about them, but they're fun. Some of them are a little wacky. For Nicolas Cage, I thought it might go a little wackier. They definitely held him back because it was Nicolas Cage. I expected like the end scene to just be bonkers. Now there is something kind of crazy that happens toward the end, and they explain that away. When that happened, I clapped in the theater. I was like, yes, I loved that. People laughed. I thought they'd go a lot crazier, and they didn't, but that's okay. That they didn't need to go to that extreme Nicolas Cage point. The action was good where it was at. The comedy is also great in here. I mean, it's not specifically a comedy. This movie has a lot of heart in it too, but the comedy's great, and the moments that are heartfelt are great too. Like, I really bought that ending of the movie. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it, but I really bought that ending of the movie. Like, it just seemed very heartfelt, and that's what they were trying to get across. Like, Nicolas Cage is finding his new path in life, and I just loved it. I don't know. I've said I love it so many times in this review. How can I not say that this, even though Batman was great, even though other movies I've seen were fine, this has been my favorite experience in a movie so far this year, and it has been my favorite movie so far this year. I'm curious to see if anything tops this because I loved it. I can't wait to go back and see it. I'm definitely going to go back and see it. I don't know when, but I'm definitely going to go back and see this movie while it's still in theaters. I'm going to go enjoy it one more time, preferably during the day when there's nobody that's going to like bother me during the movie. Like if you go during the day, during the week, like most of the time, you can get away with seeing a movie by yourself. It's like a private showing. It's great. So maybe I'll do that, but I loved it. I loved this movie. I loved everything about it. I had a great experience at the theater too. I went with my wife, my brother and his wife, and then there were like, I don't know, 10 other people in the theater, which I wish there were more people, but it was nice because the crowd was so much better. Like last weekend I went and saw Everything Everywhere All at Once, and the crowd was so terrible in that theater because it was a weird movie, and it could have been just as bad because there were some weird moments in this movie, but like the crowd was great. I really enjoyed everything about my movie experience. I enjoyed everything about this movie. Like it was a perfect storm. I loved this movie. Guys, if you get a chance, go out and see The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. This is maybe Nicolas Cage's best work. I mean, I say that, but it's also all of his work sort of combined. There's a lot of references to his other work. Like if you know a lot about Nicolas Cage or you've seen a lot of his movies, then I think a lot of this there's a lot of hints. Like at one point he says, "Oh, not the bees." Like, because he said that, I was a Wicker Man reference, and I was like, that's awesome. And there's just references all throughout, and I kept saying, oh, hey, that's that movie. Oh, hey, that's that movie. So as a big Nicolas Cage fan, this is like Avengers Endgame of Nicolas Cage. Yeah, that's what it was like for me. And I loved it. Guys, that's my movie review. If you enjoyed this movie review, hit the like button. Make sure you hit the share button if you want your friends to see this movie review. If you have seen The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, well, put your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below so we can talk about it. I love talking to you guys about movies, especially this one. I can't wait to hear some of your thoughts on it. And finally, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, I got a lot of content coming your way. Please hit that subscribe button so we can grow this channel and, you know, it'll make me happy inside. But thanks for watching. I'll see all you guys next time. Alright guys, after credit scene. I want to do this for two reasons. First of all, there's always going to be an after credit scene, so stick around after all of my reviews and there'll always be this a little stinger I'd like to throw at the end of the review. Sometimes I talk about the next review I'm doing, upcoming projects, or just sometimes I'm stupid. But there's two reasons for this one this time. The first reason is to let you guys know that there's no after credit scene in The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. It's just one of those movies where it could have had one, it would have been fun, but there is none, so you don't have to stick around for the credits. You're welcome. Oh, big shout out to my wife for sticking around through the credits with me, being a soldier and waiting that out, because I know she wanted to leave because she was tired, but we stuck it out together, and there was none. But now you guys know, and now you don't have to stick it out. But the other thing I want to say is this. I want to show you guys this awesome coin. This is a coin from Mardi Gras 2002, when Nicolas Cage was the king of the Mardi Gras. No, I was not there. I would have only been 12, but this is the king of the Mardi Gras coin, Nicolas Cage. It's really cool, something I'm really happy to have in my collection. Again, I'm a huge Nick Cage fan, so that is my after credit scene, and that's really all I got.